Hi guys! In today's video, I want to show you a wreath that I made last Christmas. I just never uploaded the video. I've mentioned it before, I'll say it again. I am not an expert crafter or an expert wreath maker. I do this for fun, for hobby, and there's so many other experts and better crafters out there on YouTube. I just do this for fun. So I think I was a little hard on myself last year and I just didn't feel like it was worthy of uploading. But you know what? I said, I'm going to upload it. So for Christmas in July, I'm going to show you this wreath that I made. So in the clips before, I just showed you the things that I used. And it really doesn't matter exactly what ribbon. You use the ribbon that you like, the colors you like, the textures you like. It really doesn't matter. I did this for a friend of mine. So yeah, this mesh roll here is from Kirkland's. It was beautiful. Kirkland's has really pretty ribbon and mesh. If you ever need anything, go check them out. Always use the 20% off coupon, of course. The other ribbon I used was from Joann's, but again, you can use any ribbon you want. The only thing I would advise is that it's wired ribbon because it's just easier to work with and it, stands up a little bit better. And so you see here, I am cutting the strips into 8 inches. And I'm going to show you how I put it all together. After I finished cutting up all the ribbon, I separated into piles. It's just easier for me to work with. And I used a wire wreath form from Dollar Tree. Now this step is optional, but I decided to dovetail the ends of one of my ribbons. You can do it to one of the ribbons, you can do it to all of them. It's totally optional, or you can just opt not to cut this. It's your choice, but I think dovetails look pretty on a ribbon. And here I'm going to show you how I put my little bundles together before I place them on the wreath form. So as you can see, I just roll the mesh up and then I layer the additional ribbon in a crisscross kind of form, and I use a pipe cleaner to tie them together. And then I leave the pipe cleaner, I leave it a little long in the back so that I can attach it to the wreath form. And then you always want to just fluff up your little bundles as you go. At least that's how I do it. I like to fluff them up before I put them on the wreath form. And once I'm ready to put it on the wreath form, I am going to place them right here these two wires that I'm showing you, the middle one and the innermost wire, that's where you'll be attaching the pipe cleaner to. And this is what it looks like from the back. Every few bundles that I put on, I like to start snipping off the pipe cleaners. I don't like to wait till the end because there's just too much, and you will see the wreath will be very poofy. So I just like to do it as I go. It's easier that way for me. And so now I'm done with all the poofs. I've used up all the ribbon, all the mesh. So I think I did about 5 bundles per section, and you can see on the top there's 2 sections that were left without bundles. I am going to wrap that with this ribbon right here. So yeah, like I said, I think it was 5 bundles per section in the wreath. So give or take about 30 to 35 little bundles I made for this wreath. And I believe the wreath was a 14-inch wreath, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry guys, again, I did this last year, and yeah. So I'm trying to remember everything from last year. But yeah, so you can see I'm struggling a little bit here. I'm gonna have to re-glue this ribbon, but yeah, the little extra ribbon that I had left, it wasn't enough to continue doing bundles, but I was able to use it to help wrap this section of the wreath. And this is what it looks like after I finish wrapping the ribbon around the empty sections there. And it looks really pretty, really poofy. I wasn't expecting it to be this poofy, but it's the mesh ribbon really that makes it look this big, but it looks very pretty. So my next challenge was to find the right bow. And I've mentioned before, I know I probably sound like a broken record if you've seen my other DIY videos, but I'm not good at bows at all. I'm working on that, but last year I wasn't really any good. And so I thought this sorry looking small bow was going to go on that wreath, but it didn't. It was just too small. I was trying to make it poofier. I was trying to add picks to it, but you'll see it would have gotten lost with the wreath. So I will show you my other 2 options that I had. And this is option number 2. It is a much bigger bow, and I bought it already made. So yes, I cheated, but I don't care. I don't care using made bows. It really isn't a big deal to me. Makes my life easier actually, but I almost felt like this bow was a little too much. Like it would have competed with the wreath, and I didn't want that. And so here I am just trying to brainstorm if I want to use picks, if I want to use other ribbon. So yeah, I will show you what this bow looks like on the wreath, and then I will show you option 3, which is the one that I finally ended up using. But you guys can comment below and let me know what bow you think looked best. And here is option number 3 and the one that I chose to use. It's from the Dollar Tree. I thought it was very pretty and I thought the size was perfect for the wreath. Not too big, not too small. And I love the color. It was like a champagne gold, kind of sheer with a little bit of glitter. I thought it was perfect. And luckily I bought 2 of these because this one that I am untying right here, I realized there was a big slit in the middle of the bow. So obviously I couldn't use it. So luckily I had a second one or I would have been pretty bummed. But yeah, you'll see right there. Nice big slit. So luckily I was able to use my other one that was in great shape. And to add to the bow, I'm going to add a couple of these picks. I believe I had gotten them from Joann's as well. And I just put 2 picks together. And I'm going to use this little extra string that I had just to kind of reinforce them. You can use floral wire, floral tape. You can use anything really to tie these up together. I just wanted it to be really sturdy for when I attached it to the wreath and I put the bow on top. And all I'm going to do is attach this to the wreath with a zip tie. Now I did add ornaments to the wreath, but I didn't film myself doing that, so I apologize. But I will put in a picture at the end to show you the final product. They were Christmas tree ornaments from the Dollar Tree. They were the same color scheme, the champagne color, the gold colors. And it was just like the perfect finishing touch on the wreath. But yeah, and that's it, guys. That's how I did this wreath. Again, not professionally made. Definitely, I'm sure there's flaws, but it was nice to make it, and I enjoy making them for my friends and family. And so I encourage you, if you are hesitant because you think maybe you don't have experience, just go ahead and have fun with it. You don't have to be a professional, just have fun. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, bye.